Okay, another video about the making of a shot. I just do these things for my own edification, whatever that means. Anyway, this one has taken me longer than any shot I've ever done in my 50-year career. It has more stuff. It's basically the flash lighting up here. Down here is what I'm shooting. She's kind of my stand-in. I'm on TV twice in this shot. I love TV, and this shot features most of the TVs I own. It would have been done sooner, but the star of this shot conked out right before I was ready to roll. It's this TV here. It's as old as I am. Now I'm using only its front. Up here a coffee can lid softens the top light. It's all held up by this almost new 50-year-old Sony TV. Solid state and still works. I needed the fine tuning to work, so I jammed a pin into the Sony tuner, wrapped a string around it, connected to the old fine tuner. Hid it behind this tube, ready to go, till this oscilloscope died. It was too modern anyway. So some wood trim, pinball coils, and a giant lens. It's a camera. I wanted to reflect heck yes on the front surface. I don't know why, but it's not backwards like it would be in a mirror. Just my luck. Oh, there's another fake TV. This old radio has its own tubeless television. It matches this classic little miniature radio. The two TVs are fed by this camera embedded in the background, or this one shooting my science teacher. They're both sent to this homemade relay switcher. Its output goes over to this old VHS deck with its own video and antenna output. Oh, there's one other camera. It's the one that shoots the shot. It's right here, bolted to this 2x2 attached to this tripod. Now I've been shooting handheld, no tripod, so things have gotten a little shaky. Sorry, but for the shot, I needed my hands free. Plus I was in front of and behind the camera. So I reverted back to the thing that got me started in my career in camera motion control. It was the Canopen R, a motor and a string. We'd hook it to the camera via a platform on skate wheels. So for the shot, I've got a gear motor that rotates this arm with its string attached to the camera via this stick pinned to the 2x2. That's so it goes around the stand-in, or me. The shot's first not-so-special effect is this graphic hot glued to the coffee stir sticks. It's a gravity gag that pivots on a screw held back by this chunko Jenga. So with its own stir sticks, the camera starts to move and knocks down Jenga. Next is a solenoid-triggered yardstick. Back here is the counterbalance and solenoid. At the opposite end is the test pattern shot onto the TV where it gets fine-tuned, then solenoid. Pattern lifts, reveals me who couldn't stay in frame. So I added this light bulb and a spray paint cap on my cap. Lean back and I lock into place. It gave me an idea. Send 120 volts through this makeshift switch so the bulb flashes at liftoff. Next, gravity suspends this graphic in place with a little help from this thread. A magnet on a stir stick will fight gravity after this year pushes on to history, as Philo's story is elevated by this gear motor. There's two more solenoids ready to drop. First, there's my homemade stockings hung from the antenna with care. Then a talk balloon will fall down through the air. Sorry, but that's all because Santa Spy was coming to town. A couple more talk balloons are hot glued to this heavy old phone receiver. Its hot glue finally gave up. An array of stir stick extended light switches gives leverage. So when I power up the motor that moves the arms, that moves the camera, it flips them, perfectly timed to a specific point in the move. We got lights, cameras, gravity, and a book on a stick. All that in one shot. One of many in my soon-to-be-finished video inspired by the kid who is still the greatest single inventor of all time. So here's the shot. That teenager. Meanwhile, that lure supercharged Phil's thinking cap, determined to join the band of great inventors with his inventions. In 7 years, he'd done it. TV and camera. Next, his lab channeled, then fine-tuned Phil's genius into an even bigger miracle. They made it practical, ready to cash in. Just in time as Philo T. Farnsworth was finally awarded the patents for television. So why didn't my science teacher tell us that story? Corruption. You see, with the picture ready for prime time, it was time for mass production. Part of the Edison conglomerate planned to do just that. But they didn't plan on paying some kid for his patents, so they gave him a ring. And here comes Santa Corp, RCA's lead engineer. Just there to verify, then make him rich. His patents were still pending. He wanted some TV guidance. Well, that's the shot. That was more fun to make than it is to watch. But I've been having fun ever since I retired and went handheld. It's been years now, and I've been making shots for the greatest invention ever. No, it's not Philo's. His is the second greatest invention. Oh yeah, there's a video about my invention. I know, I need to get focused. But hey, I'm closer than it appears. I'm close to finishing all three. No more back and forth, and no more of these what the heck was I thinking videos, and definitely no more motor and string. No, I'm staying handheld until I finish the Philo story. And I'm close. You won't believe what happens. So if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm hoping that you're just the type to roll on back over to YouTube, and you'll be notified when I've got another video to take flight. So come on, why not come back? I'll catch you next time.